All right, today you're going to be writing equations of lines. And you're going to be writing, let's see, two types of equations, I believe. You're going to be writing equations of lines in slope-intercept form. And slope-intercept form is when the equation looks like y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So in the first part of your assignment, you're going to be asked to write an equation in slope-intercept form. You are going to be given the y, and you're going to be given the m. So let's say that they just give you an m of -2, and they tell you that the y-intercept is equal to -3. All right, when you're given this information, it's going to be y equals, your slope goes right next to the equal sign. So the -2 goes right here. The letter x. And then to the right of the letter x goes your y-intercept. So -2x minus 3. This -3 is where the line hits the y-axis or intercepts the y-axis. And the -2 is the slope. So it rises 2 and it runs 1 to the left. You may be given the slope a different, or I'm sorry, the y-intercept a different way. Let's say that your m is 1/2, but your y-intercept is given as 0, -4. In this case, your y is going to be equal to 1/2 x. And now the point 0, -4, just you're going to use the y value right here. So this y value, when the x value is equal to 0, then whatever this y is where the line hits the y-axis. So these two are going to be the same. And I know you all did that last year. Well, maybe not. Second part of your assignment, you're going to write an equation in point-slope form. In all of these cases, you're going to be given the slope. But let's talk about point-slope form here for a second. So write an equation in point-slope form. This is point-slope form, guys. It's y and then the opposite of the y value given equal to the slope, which is your m, left parenthesis, the letter x, and then the opposite of the x value that's given. All right, so if you have to put a little note to yourself, this is going to be opposite of x given, and this is opposite of the y value given. So if you're given a slope, let's say that your slope is equal to 3, and you're given a point, 1, -6. Here's how you write this equation. It's fairly simple. You write the letter y. And then right here goes the opposite of the y value given. Well, your y value that's given is -6. So we go +6 equals the slope, which is 3. Left parenthesis, the letter x. And then next to the letter x goes the opposite of the x value given. So in this case, the x value that was given is +1. So in here, or to the right of this x, goes -1. And that's your equation in point slope form. If you're given an m of 1.5 and a point -3, 7, again, it's the letter y, the opposite of the y value given. So it's y -7 equals the slope, 1.5, left parenthesis and the letter x, and then the opposite of the x value given. So this would be +3. Any questions there? Third type of problem you're getting today. Write an equation of the line that passes through the given points in slope-intercept form. So now you're just going to be given 2 points. Let's say your point is 1, -5, -4, 8. So what you've got are 2 points on a line. You need to write this equation in slope-intercept form. But this becomes a 3-step problem. Okay? Yeah, three steps. The first thing you're going to do here is you're going to find the slope. All right? You did that yesterday. So you're going to label your x1 and y1 and your x2 and your y2. So we're going to find the m. And we got y2 minus y1. So 8 minus -5. And x2 minus x1. That's -4 minus 1. So in the numerator, going to keep change. So what's 8 plus 5? That's 13. In the denominator, you got -4 minus 1. -4 minus 1 is -5. So our slope is -13/5. Now, next step, we're going to pick this first point. And we've got an M. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to write this equation as y equals mx plus b. So let's go right here. We're going to say y equals mx plus b. What we're doing is we're using the format for slope-intercept to find the b. And then we can write the line in slope-intercept form. So the next thing you're going to do here is substitute. Where this y is, you're going to use this y value given, the -5. Where the m is, you're going to substitute the m that you just found, which was -13/5. Where the letter x is, you're going to use the x value given, which is 1. And then it's plus b. Now you're going to solve for b. So -5 equals -13/5 times 1 would be -13/5 plus b. And if you add 13/5 to each side, let's see, we got 5 negative plus 13/5. That's -2 2/5. -2 2/5 equals your b. So now you've got your b, which is your y-intercept, and you already had your slope. So this becomes just like these problems up here that you just did, right? Here was your slope. Here was your y-intercept. Now down here, here's your slope. Here's your y-intercept. So the equation in slope-intercept form is y equals -13/5 x minus 2 2/5. Can you guys handle that? Any questions on writing any of those equations? All right, your assignment for today then is going to be on page 202, 13 through 30. Page 202, 13 through 30.